And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review, and today I'm reviewing Eminem's Breakup. Yes, an Eminem's game. Oh boy, not the first time I've played one, or talked about one at least on the channel. But, wow. First one on the GBA, though. Yes, it was a GBA game. At least I want to say 2003, but I don't know. The correct date of release will be in the title of the video. And as always, I played it backward compatibility on my DS Lite. And thank you, as always, to Jeffofthemellows for giving this game, giving me the chance to play it, let me borrow it. So thank you. Now, Eminem's Breakum, what a game this is. So I got some thoughts on it. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So I didn't know what to expect with this game. I didn't even know if it was going to be like a reviewable game for me. What I classify as a reviewable game. But, you know, it has a story mode, so I was like, okay, I'll jump into it. I'll play it, see what's going on. But this is just not what I completely expected at all. The best way I can describe this game is it feels like a game, you know, like if you're ever like playing a game, like, or like a mobile game on your phone, or you're watching on like social media, and you see these random ads that pop up for all these random games. They have different names and they might look different, but they all have the same premise. You gotta hit all the blocks to break the blocks, or you gotta break them with a certain number of balls, or match them, whatever. You've seen those ads everywhere. They're everywhere because they're free, cheap, and they can flood the market. That's what they're for. Well, that's what this game feels like to me. Just a little bit. If you strip the game of the M&M's branding, that's pretty much what it is. The M&M's branding with a little bit of story helps distract from that, but at the end of the day, it's still like that, and it's just a epitome of a time before app games, before social media, where that you could just sell that to people. It's pretty insane. But actually, I came to appreciate this game a little bit more as I played it. The levels got pretty challenging, you know, because you're always bouncing up and down, and you can't hit certain blocks that will kill you. And then you got to break all the other blocks with specific colors. You got to change colors. Sometimes they're on a vertical axis, sometimes they're on a horizontal axis. So you got to figure that out. They got pretty challenging the farther along that I went. Very intellectually challenging, got me really thinking with like puzzles and stuff like that, which is something I really did not expect. It's really cool that they put a lot of time and effort to make them challenging and to make them good, just to get the brain thinking, and add a little bit extra playability onto the game, because there's not a lot here, but you know, the extra challenge to them definitely helps bring up the playtime of the game, which is always good in my opinion. The more time you have to play the game, the more it's going to be worth your while. So that's good for me. Again with the passwords. Like, you beat a world, or you beat a level, and you get a new password for save code. I'm like, why? Why with the password? I've talked about it before. It just doesn't make any sense. Why were they doing full-on passwords this late? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't. And about that story, the game doesn't really need a story. Like, it's kind of just there to be there. Like, it's not terrible. Like, it just doesn't like need, like I said, it's just, the game didn't need it. Like, it could have just been a game where, okay, you just play levels and progress. You didn't really need a story there, but like, it's not terrible. Like, it works just fine. It's about what you expect for an M&M's themed game. So, you know, it's okay with me. I really don't. It doesn't really need to be anything super special in that regard. But overall, with this game, I mean, that's pretty much just the premise of the game. Like, that's what it is. It was actually a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be from the get-go. But it's actually more challenging. Really gets you thinking. It's cool. M&Ms are cool. I like M&Ms. They're really good. So that's always good stuff there. So that's cool. Our final score for M&M's Break 'em, though, probably going to have to give it a good 7 out of 10. Give it a 7 out of 10. It's not, like, great, but I definitely really enjoyed it, so there you go. But that's my review for M&M's Break 'em. If you've ever played it, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video, so stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. Till next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.